to Livingston. Jordan. Oh, a spectacular move by Michael Jordan.
You know, I love playing against Michael. When you played against him, you knew, to me, I didn't have to even prepare. That's what you live for.
Right.
When you play against the best competition, you go, this is going to be a fun night. I love this. Now, against some of the other teams, you got to wake me up. But when we played y'all, I was ready to go, dude. I mean, showtime is here. This is what it's all about. But one of the things I liked about him most is, one, he always competed, never took a night off. Two, the guy had the quickest feet I've ever seen. And you could have him dead in the water, and he would somehow use that little free arm. Next thing you know, he's 2 feet ahead of you, and he's dunking the ball, and you go, man, that was a good move.
Yeah. But then how many guys do you know that can rise to the occasion every single time? That's the, you know, I mean, even, I remember I was watching him on some golf tournament or something. He had like an incredible shot. I mean, he ain't even a golfer. And, you know, he hit some ridiculous shot. And I thought, but that's just, you know, very few players, you know, guys that, you know, Reggie Miller who, you know, big shot. Rob, so, you know, all these, but how many guys can do that? It's just not that many. And you know, when you see a guy like that who just, whoo, all that talent, but then also just the nerves of steel.
And the drive. And you know, it's a game to him. I think he wanted to be the best that he could be.
Well, he was, to me, a fierce competitor. It didn't matter if he was sick, if he turned his ankle. He always tried to go above whatever, you know. We had games where we didn't even think the guy was going to even show up. But, you know, he would pull himself through because Michael had such a big following that it would be like, seriously, it would be like Michael Jackson having a concert and not showing up. Yeah. Seriously, that's how he approached the game. And, you know, he was one of those guys that no matter where we played, he came to play, you know, and I'm sure the fans and everyone appreciated it. Me as a teammate, I did, because I knew I had a soldier that was going to be there every night, every game. But what I really didn't like is he was at every practice, too. That made y'all work every day. He was one of those guys that you really never could come into practice and say, I'm a little tired today, man. Take it easy on me. That would be like throwing water in blood in the water to him. He just wanted to kill you then. So practice every day against this guy was very brutal, but I embraced and enjoyed every moment of it because I think it made me a better person and a better player.
You know, that just have that ability to just tear into you at any given moment and every day. And you know, and I remember when we played it together in the Olympics, and I remember watching him, and that was the first time I got to practice with him day in and day out, and I just thought, man, you know, that's a leader right there. That's if you can take everybody else to the next level. I mean, when you come to practice and you know I better bring my A game or else he's going to embarrass me. You know, that was a strong lesson I learned, because, you know, all of us feel like some days you come into practice, you're like, man, today I think I'm going to relax a little bit. You guys go ahead and do it. But you know, somebody who can bring that energy it means a lot for your team.
I think for me, you know, idolizing guys like that, and he was one of those type of guys just where you put him up here and you said, I got to get to that level, but if I get somewhere maybe 20 feet behind him, I'm all right. You know, so he was it's such a great competitor. For one thing is he was strong as an ox, and I respected that. I was like, man, you think this guy is not strong by looking at him, but he was strong. And I remember my favorite moment was we were playing y'all in Houston, and he did a move, and they called traveling. I came down, I did almost the same move, and they called traveling. He says, young fella, you know if they call traveling on me, you know they gonna call traveling on you. So that was one of my moments. I was like, he spoke to me.
That's funny.
I think when I sit back and soak it all in and really ponder on what happened, this is probably going to be ranked right up in the top 5 championships I ever won. Not many people can say that, huh?
As a kid, you always set goals. And that was NBA was one of those goals like, man, I'm going to be able to accomplish this. Little small town kid, you don't have access to this stuff. Just get your education, and if it happens, it happens. And next thing you know, you look around, you're playing against all these great players that you idolize and wanted to be like. And for me, it was more than a dream come true for me. because basketball was one of those things you just played for fun. You played for the enjoyment, for the competition, just for the trash talking amongst friends. And now you're doing it on a stage where people all around the world are watching your level of competition, how you play, talking about you. And it's just one of those things where you sit back and say, man, I played in the NBA. Man, I won championships. Man, I played against some of the greatest players that would ever play this game. And for me, when you wake up in the morning, you just say, man, can I rewind my life one time so I can just do it again? Yeah. It's because you'll never be able to do something as special as this.
I don't know how many times I've said it, but I can't say it enough. I love you. I love you for the way that you cheered when we won our first championship. I love you for the way that you cheered when we won our second championship. And I love you for how you love me right now and how you're sending me out on this positive note.
We happen to play, I think, in the golden age of the NBA. I mean, you know, we see the value of our teams when we got to the teams, what, you know, 20 million, 40 million, now it's 400 million. So, you know, just watching the growth of this league and being a part of the most special time as far as the types of players that came through, just a ridiculous group of talent and watching it grow. Being able to play in this time, play with guys like you guys and get to know you guys, and it was incredible.
Nice jersey.
I know, my last jersey. It's all stained with champagne. It stinks now. We'll have to wash it.
And I can use it when I grow up?
You can use it when you grow up, all right? It's a little big right now, but you'll grow into it.
And I look back on it now and I just think, you know, man, you know, even standing on that podium for the '92 Olympics. I mean, I grew up watching the Olympics. Man, I grew up watching, you know, the Mark Spitzes and the Mary Lou Rettens and all. But here we were making Olympic history. And you know, who gets to do that kind of stuff? You know, I remember as a rookie, me and Sean Elliott sitting at practice thinking, man, this is ridiculous. We get to come play basketball every day. This is our job. We get paid for this.
No classwork.
And it just has been an unbelievable journey. And over the years, you know, just learning to love basketball and just love the atmosphere and just love the smell of the gym and working out and growing up. You know, when I play against, you know, Michael or Scotty or Karl Malone, you know, those guys, they make you grow up. You have no choice. You're going to get stronger. Like you said, I came in at 235. And, you know, Carl's like, I'm like, okay, 15 more pounds. Let me go find 15 more pounds. Yeah. But, you know, and so it has just been an unbelievable journey, you know, and for all of us, it's just a step to that next phase of our life. But yeah, we've all been very blessed to be able to play this game together.
And I want to thank all you fans here tonight who made me understand what it really means to love Chicago.
You know, for me, basketball has been everything. It's been an opportunity to live my passion, something that I enjoy doing, and you know, it reminds me of growing up as a kid. You know, we all out on the playgrounds playing, and you know, our dreams and our aspirations is to someday play at a higher level, whether it's college or professional, and to be able to live it out fully, especially me, a kid that went to college, no scholarship, a walk-on, and still, you know, had my dream in vision that one day I'll be playing against some of the greatest players in the game, and I'll be right there with them, and people will remember me for that. And to be able to live that dream out is just been amazing. And you know, I want to thank the NBA just for, you know, giving me that opportunity to play on such a great stage with some of the greatest players in the world, some of the greatest people, and you know, some lifelong friends as well.
Thank you. Thank you for all of the support. Thank you for your love. I am honored to be here. This is a great night. Thank you. I'm overwhelmed.
I think being able to play in the NBA was all of our dreams. Back when I was a kid, we had the game of the week. We only had one game, no cable. We had like three channels, guys. It was color TV, though, all right? It wasn't black and white. But you only had three channels, and every Sunday you have a game of the week. And so I would watch all the pros and try to emulate their moves. I'd be on the playground 6-7 hours a day. So I played a lot of basketball. Why? Because we loved it. That's what we loved to do. You know, we didn't have cell phones, video games, internet, and all that stuff. So we had to do something we loved to do. It was my hobby. I loved it. Never thought I'd be good enough to even play in college, not even in high school. So to be able to play, Phi Slamma Jamma, that was, straight luck, a dream come true. And then to go to the NBA and play against some of the all-time greats, are you kidding me? Coming out of Houston, Texas, never thought it would be possible. But, it's changed my life. I've traveled the world. My family's traveled with me. I've met new people from all over the world. I get to hang out with guys like this and talk about the game that we love. Does it get any better? Wake me up. I don't want to wake up. Don't pinch me. Don't wake me up.